Welcome back, everybody, back in the video. Today we're going to be talking about buffs, gears, and all that good stuff for a reason. For a good reason. You probably see the thumbnail, and you probably already know why. So, we have Overworld Breach getting buffed in this, upcoming buff, which is technically tomorrow, I guess, at this point, when it does start. But let's get into it, right? Overworld Breach, potentially one of the best places to farm gear, but it is about a horrendous drop rate in terms of actually getting the Overworld guaranteed gear, right? But now, we have a buff, which should hopefully, make it much, much easier to get very, very OP pieces. Which is very, very nice because, again, these OP pieces are insane, right? If you get, like, a really, really insane Overworld piece, it's already going to be more than likely guaranteed to be good. Because it's going to high roll, right? So, unless it's a really, really bad, low mint stat, then that's a different story, right? But I'm talking like perfect DPS subs, perfect bruiser gear and all that, perfect speed, like literally anything perfect, you can get it from here. But of course, it's all up to RNG still. But again, the chances are higher because it does high roll. That doesn't mean the base is going to start high, but every single roll you do will be a high roll, which is, really insane when you do think about it. Again, it does cost a hefty amount of farming. It takes a lot of stamina, but the payoff, from some people, it depends. Some people say it's worth it. Some people say it's not worth it. It just really depends on how lucky you are, I guess. If you're not really lucky, you're probably going to say, oh, it's not really worth farming whatsoever, right? But if you are lucky, well, then you're going to say the other opposite, right? So, if we go over here to the Epic Set and Fairing collaboration, we do see a special side story. Now, it only talks about, here being for 3 weeks. It does have here being for 3 weeks. Also, we do get a own collaboration set. Not too shabby whatsoever, right? But, I tried to do this in a Wayback Machine. I tried to look at the Overlord. Because, again, I didn't start uploading videos until after the Overlord. A little bit after that. I haven't been uploading videos for like almost a year. Almost a year at this point. Hey, man. We're almost 1 year old, our channel. Crazy, right? Who would have thought? Now, let's talk about it, right? So, if you do know what I'm talking about, it is going to be the special side stories where we are able to find certain sets of gear. The Leafy event had it 2 summer events ago at this point. 2 years ago, Leafy came out, I think, 2023 with Summer Luluka. There was a special, farming event there. And then last year, that event came back inside the Overlord collaboration where we are able to farm Pacific sets. It's 3 of them, but it's still Pacific sets. But that actually helps you out much easier because it is guaranteed to drop epics. Let me go show you what I'm talking about. Again, I tried the Wayback Machine. It didn't work. It just didn't want to work. It showed me the Overlord website, but it didn't. There was nothing there besides the Overlord background, right? So, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it is basically going to be this. Week number 1 of the special side story that Overlord had, we were able to farm Destruction, HP, and immunity sets. Very, very OP for any bruiser player. Any slow player. Very, very good, right? Destro, HP, and immunity, literally perfect. Absolutely perfect week 1. But now week 2 and 3. For 2 weeks, you were able to farm speed set, crit set, and pen set. And again, all this was epic gear. You were able to craft epic equipment of your desired set as well on top of that. So again, we were able to farm epics, and the epics you can pick of your choosing, which again, it is very, very nice. That is insane. This event was so OP when it came out to the Leafy event, but we won't know if Fairing Collab has this or not until next week. So you could potentially start farming this if you really want to. I don't know what's considered better. I really feel like if you want to look at stamina usage, I really feel like this is better. Because again, this is guaranteed epic. And I could do a speed set. Like, let's be realistic here. That's kind of insane. Right? Like, especially if you are chasing speed or something. Especially where the meta, I think right now, the meta is still I am speed, by the way. Speed is still key. It is never going to go anywhere. So, like, I feel like this is a way better event to farm over Otherworldly. That is my opinion, because I would rather prefer to get the set I want over compared to me just rolling the dice, right? So you could go knock yourself out and go farm Otherworld Breach or Otherworld Hunts right now if you really want to, but just be careful because we may get we may find out Wednesday if we are going to have a special event collaboration like this. If not, I mean, let's be realistic. You can just wait. I'm going to be assuming that we're going to be getting another buff event next week as well. So I would recommend waiting. Save your leaves one more week. It's not going to hurt you. You'll be perfectly fine not farming. Save your leaves for one more week. Let's see what comes out on Wednesday in the trailer video they do for the 1 minute update survey, right? Or summary, should I say. If they actually show this, that is going to be insane. Going to be insane, because I feel like this is much better than the other worlds. Because I would rather have a set compared to just high rolling. Some nonsense I don't care for, right? If I'm farming Wyvern, I literally only care for speed. Right? I don't care for the other stuff in there. Hit, set, crit, I'll be honest, right? We all want speed set. While it's nice to high roll speed on the other pieces of gear, different sets and all that, it is nice and all that, but speed set is still going to be key. Still going to need that regardless, right? So again, if you want to farm it, it is up to you. But other than that, that is really about it. Again, I do really feel like this is much better. Let me know down below. Do you guys think this is better than the Overworld Breach / Hunt? Again, keep in mind, the stamina is a big difference. It's a big difference. And all you really need here is to actually pull the collaboration units. So it's a little bit easier. And the stamina is not so expensive compared to Overworld Breach / Hunts. Because again, this takes Spectre Cores. Spectre Cores takes 2 leaves. Which, just buying a Spectre Core takes 160 stamina, right? And again, there's no guarantee way to get an insane piece in Overworld. But again, I said it earlier in the video. If you hit a god piece, a god base piece, it's gonna be insane, right? So again, just ask yourself, would you rather have a guaranteed chance at something great, or RNG coin flip on farming the breach or the hunts? That's up to you. Personally, for me, I'm gonna be waiting 1 more week. It's perfectly fine. I'm gonna buy the Burning Passions, gonna sit there, wait 1 more week, and lock in. If it's there, hey, insane value. Again, if there's a time for them to do it, if there's a time for them to release this, again, I would think it's now. We have a collaboration starting. Might as well drop it with a new collaboration. Because again, this has been the best event to farm thus far over anything in terms of gear. It's better than Rift. I think it's better than Otherworld. That is my opinion, though. It may differ, may be different for everyone. But for me personally, I think this is hands down in terms of farming Pacific gears. It is going to be this. Easily, right? So again, I recommend waiting. But other than that, enough of me yapping. Alright? Let me know down below what you guys going to do. Again, you can wait 1 more week. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. But other than that, though, thank you so much for the video. Hope you have a good day. And I'll see you guys later on. Peace out.